Hey there, and welcome back to the Train of Thought, an educational monster train series where we fight the divinity in every run. I didn't really have much planned for this episode to speak of up front, but I've been playing a lot of the Pokemon game Scarlet and Violet lately. I'm currently playing Violet, and it's funny. I've mentioned this, I think, at least once on the channel, and this game is so much fun. I've been enjoying it a lot, and it's something to be said about the formula, but it's also something to be said about just being able to run around. I actually think the open world elements are nice. I enjoy them a lot, finding cool little items off in the middle of nowhere. You've got the cool car that you're driving around. I honestly am enjoying it a ton. The performance, though, is hilarious. And, it's interesting because I think the performance is an important factor in enjoyment of the game, and that it's not a 10 out of 10 game, not even close, but I'm having a blast, and the performance isn't affecting me. It's interesting because you notice the performance is so bad everywhere because anything that's out of focus of your character, in the sense that if it's 20 feet away from your character, the performance on it is abysmal. And if you're walking around a town, you notice people T-posing, people being NPCs. You notice NPCs are T-posing, they are glitch walking, so they're operating at like 2 frames a second, so they have like 2 stages of their animations. It's hilarious. Now, it doesn't slow down the game, though, because your character is never, like, low performance. It's a very weird kind of performance failure. It's like the draw distance on the game and the LOD for distant objects and things is just so bad. That's really where the failings are. A great example of this, there's some areas that have flags, gigantic flags. And if you get close to them, the flags blow in the wind, like you'd expect the flag to do. But if you are, I don't know, 50 feet away from these flags, they are solid static objects that do not move. They're just held up in the air, and you're just looking at this and it's like, that's not how physics work. It's like, that's not even close. The other hilarious one is shadows. The shadows draw fine when you're right next to them. But if you're in a shaded area where like a mountain is casting a shadow on your location, the shadows glitch out hardcore. And this can also result in some gamma problems where the screen gets really bright if you have a faraway light source that's affecting something nearby you. It's really weird. But outside of these bizarre land performance issues, this game has been great. I've been having a ton of fun running around with, honestly, everything. I'm having a blast. So my favorite Pokemon right now, I haven't played in a few generations, so I'm a little bit behind. I think my favorite Pokemon is actually my starter. There's 2 that are really cool. I found this Toxapex. I don't know if anyone knows what these things are, and if you don't, it's fine. I'm sorry, I'm not going to dwell on this. But I found this cool, like, jellyfish person that is, like, their jelly tendrils are their hair. It's pretty cool, honestly. This thing beats face. I'm enjoying that one. That's like a water poison. And then I also have gotten... Oh yeah, my starter. I picked Fuecoco, and yo, this dude evolves into a giant flaming ghost crocodile monster that sings songs of death. And I'm looking at this thing and I'm like, that is so metal. This Pokemon's name, by the way, is Skeledirge. And I'm thinking to myself, that's really metal. I love that. So I've been having a blast. And so that's my diversion for the day. I've got like, I don't know, 150 hours in this game. It's pretty wild. Meanwhile, I don't know, I go to like the Pokemon subreddit and I experience everyone, like not a single person seems happy with the game. Everyone's mad. It's got like 15,000 upvotes when you complain about the game, but if anyone says something positive, they're downvoted off the front page. It's wild. I mean, I get that the fan base is mad about the performance. I think that's fair. Honestly, fair enough. And I don't know, maybe they want the game to be like Elden Ring or something, but dude, this game rocks. I'm having so much fun. Anyway, let's play Monster Train, another game that I also think I have a lot of fun with. We're currently on a 160 win streak. What was it? It was Soulguard? It was Soulguard. Cool. It was a cold channel run with a plus 50 offering monument, plus 50 HP specifically. We had multi-strike incant armor 2 on a Keeper of Echoes. There was a quick multi-strike glare binder that ultimately got removed. This was an interesting run because I had to make a decision between the Keeper or the glare binder and make a call there. And we hit some wildly huge turns. I made a mistake, I believe, in this run on the Divinity and played mid-floor when I should not have. I think that was this one. We didn't end up losing. We still won, of course, but it was a mistake. I think it was just a mistake that I made from playing too fast. Didn't think about it. I had Siren Songs in the run that should have cleaned it up, so really I should have not dealt with it, but maybe I'm misremembering. Man, I don't know. It's hard to remember. Some of my notes don't include these details, and so I don't know. Anyway, we're moving on to Primordium. Is Primordium a good champion? Yes. I always love when someone posts a screenshot of Primordium's runs and they're just like, I don't know, look, I'm applying like 3 multi-strike and 50 rage a turn with Primordium on turn 1. And they're like, wow, I pre-relentless the Divinity. And I'm thinking to myself, Primordium's a good champion, right? Who knew? Anyway, I think that's enough. We'll go ahead and hop in. So as always, do like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Let's play Primordium. Let's do it. Yes. Man, I really talked about Pokemon. I've been having fun with it because my significant other has been playing it too, and they have this real cool feature where we can like run around each other's worlds, which is just neat. It's just neat. Anyway, that's enough about pokes. Let's play some Monster Train. Interesting, we have a Reformium action possible run here, which is very fun. We're currently Exile, Umbra, Exile Melting. Gives us primitive molds. And I also have a card that helps here. Interesting. We'll see what we see, but this is a cool opportunity to play Reformium when it shows up like this. We're facing Explosive Sigil, Daedalus, Rage, Arcus, and Diligent Seraph with Mind Collapse, Hallowed Drippings, and Cannibalize. Cannibalize is an excellent self-kill. If you can kill and reform Primordium on the same turn, it speeds you up tremendously. So that's really good. Mind Collapse is a ping. Hallowed Drippings and the primitive molds also help compensate for the fact that I'm leaning on a reform line, potentially. I would be okay taking a Stalwart Snack here, I think. Yes, I would. How curious. It's very rare that I see a line where I go, Stalwart Snack, let's go. But here it is. Temples are on 2, 3, 4. Wow, all right. The fabled 3 temple all early start. It's terrible. I always hate this because you have to go hard on shards early and then try to figure it out. This would be much worse if this were a 200 shard run, but it's not. With 100 shards, I think you can still coast a little bit. Worth counting it out, we have 10, 25, 35, 50 shards available after Ring 4. So that means I have to have 50 shards at least going into the Ring 4 boss, so I need to be at least strong enough to deal with a multi-striking, what is it, Pyrelite Master. I almost called him a party boy. He is a party boy. He's rocking out constantly, but that doesn't really tell you what he is. Okay, other stuff. We have the dupe on 8 on Magic side. It's otherwise unimpressive. Another dupe on 7 with Caverns. It's a good steel shop there if I could use it with a Vortex. We have a Vortex Caverns Trinket shop on 6, but there is an okay Magic shop there with a Horde and money. I'll consider that. Dupe on 5. Interesting. It's a bad dupe. It's okay. I guess there's a Horde here. It's not terrible, but it's not great either. It's a Magic shop. So removal dupe on 4. Yeah, I was looking for this because the way this was lined up, I was thinking this is a 4 dupe run, isn't it? It is. The removal dupe on 4 with a Remnant banner is also there. Interesting. Worth noting, no steel shops on 4 or 5. This is a horrible run from a node generation perspective. Yeah, it's abysmal because we have 2 Force Umbra banners here. Good lord. This is really bad. The node gen here is horrible. A lot of factors. Forced Umbra, you get double early steals, which means that you have a complete gap on steel shops on 4 and 5. Wait, I have a gap on 4, 5, and 6. There's not a single steel shop in the mid-game. Wow. And then you have steals on 7 and 8, of course, but like, that's wild. And then also I'm dealing with 3 temples. The node gen, this is the worst node gen I've seen in a long time. Also, forceful Umbra banners. Wow, that's terrible. Yikes. Encased Ember or Cleansing Water. I mean, I'm gonna take Cleansing Water. It maybe does something. This Ember could be good, but we don't even know if we're gonna go that route, right? If we're gonna see the tombs and if we're gonna go Endless Tombs. Like, you can't predict this. I mean, you maybe take this over some other things, but I'm at least gonna click Cleansing Water. It's something. It's a good pickup here. Honestly, Superfood or Stalwart Snack, you take the Stalwart Snack here. Yeah, you do. You'll consider Superfood later if it's shown to you, but this is a decent Stalwart Snack. I'm happy with it. I'm not strong enough to take this Horde, however. Don't take this. We'll stay at 0 here. We're going to try to stay as low as possible up until the point where we have to spike, and that will just be good. This also lets me get away with like an armor trial here. Speaking of armor trial. Man, it had to be Guardians of Light too. Woof. What a terrible run. Wow. We're going to take a lot of damage here, just because that's how Monster Train likes it to be. We will feed Primordium to a Train Steward initially. You may as well. I will take a Cannibalize if they show it to me. Okay, yeah, this is a good one. I can Cannibalize upstairs, and then I can Reform him, and then I can play a Lifesteal upstairs, the Primordium upstairs, and then you Hallow Dripping this, and this scales fast enough that I'm not really that worried about it. We will play the other morsels middle. That was a pretty good draw, in my opinion. We're going to take some damage from this, but I'm okay with what we're seeing. 3 Ember. I could Mind Collapse the middle guy here. That's pretty decent. I do think I want a Mind Collapse middle guy. Upstairs I'm taking 3. It's fine. We're just going to hard Mind Collapse for 3 on middle, I believe. Yeah. This opens up this guy to a kill next turn, which I think is important. Give me the Mind Collapse, please. Yeah, buddy. We take these. Okay, good. Great, in fact. So I now do... We're going to be strong enough up top to win this combat. So the question now just becomes, how do I deal with this guy downstairs? It's a tough call. I'm going to plink twice downstairs. Honestly, the double pings in the back are great. We ping up top. That's excellent. And I think we chill. Take another 3 upstairs because Monster Train. I think it's fine. Yeah, it is. Monster Train, baby. Okay. You Hallow Drippings upstairs. I mean, we do plink twice in the middle. Maybe eventually we kill this guy in the back. I don't know. It's a lot of stats. It's a lot of stats. It's enough to get through it. I mean, wow, he did like 9 damage with plinks to this back guy. But it's enough. There's enough here for us to win this fight. They could have gone really bad, but we only took 6 for the trial. Great news. There's a Wretch in my common pack with Primordium. What the hell? What do you mean? Immortal Trade is really good here in general. I'm a big fan. Space Prism will also be pretty good. Why is Wretch in my common pack? Can we talk about this Monster Train? What is this run doing to me? Do I want Wretch? You can already tell that I'd rather Primordium die and be reformed and fed in. I don't actually think it's good here, which is sad. I'm going to take the Space Prism because this could let me fit some more stuff on this run. Play middle, maybe. Yeah, I think it's fine. It's a tough call. I'm dwelling over the Immortal Trade as another option here. Immortal Trade is very strong for Relentless purposes. I might need that. I might need the Immortal Trade. I think I'm going to take it. There are worlds I don't need the space in this run. Yeah, I'll take the Immortal Trade here. Wicklash is good. I like +10s into my Primordiums. We're going to click that. I don't have to worry about the Entombed Explosive here. I might want to take him anyway at some point, but the Wicklash first is better. Filmmaker, Lady of the House is going to be fine. Let's do it. She's a big punchy. We take a big punchy. She's not ideal, but she's fine. She's at least not an Umbra unit. And she's at least burnout friendly, which means that if I see a superfood later, we're okay. I will go to the steel shop. I mean, what am I seeing from the magic shop here? Nothing. I could see maybe a holdover on Wicklash. It would be okay, but I'm going to go to the steel shop. I don't know, am I? What do I want from the Umbra banner? Maybe if there's a multi-strike on top, it's okay. Would I take a holdover? Yes, on Wicklash specifically. It's not bad. I don't think this adds anything. I'm going to go to the right because a high roll multi-strike is at least reasonable. I mean, yeah, see, a multi-strike on Lady right here is just a good pickup. We'll take that. Of course. Umbra banner. I mean, Alloyed Construct could have been a play. No, no way. We have such terrible morsel generation. Even with Cannibalize, he's too risky. Way too risky. Crucible Warden is okay if I were going defensive. No. I think Alloyed Construct is potentially death on ring 2, but if you don't see the Lady on ring 1, then he's your only real chance here. -2, huh? No intrinsic, sad. I do need to remember, we need to be 50 shards on ring 4. Tendon Piercing Mind Collapse is smart. Click it. -2. You could -2 the Wicklash here in the hopes of seeing a spell chain, but because the problem is you're never going to double stack this, so you miss out on that whole interaction. The Wicklash, if I see the spell chain on that, that's killer, but I don't think you take that here. We chill. 10 shards is enough. You could take the Battlestone on the Lady, but I'm going to another Umbra banner, I believe. Well, not for the Umbra banner. I'm going for the Steel Shop. Mark of Invasion, we are now okay with this. Yes. We are alright with this. Give me plinks. Hey, you know what? A plink is good. So, see who you hit on top. Okay. Because that means we don't put Primordium upstairs because he doesn't die. So we do the Jeweler up front, then the Lady, then the Magma Morsel, and we get Primordium shot on the middle floor because I want to reform him. Yes, now give me a... Okay, so we don't get what we want. I'm going to gamble on money on middle. We don't see it. Yeah, hate to experience the thing. Double hits on front. Man, Plink, sometimes Plink is just such a depressing card. I'm going to eat the 2 up top. I don't think it's a big deal. I need units not to die. I think there's, what, 3 damage coming in. We can do double Train Steward here and be okay with it. We lose the Collector. We take 2. It sucks. I'm dealing with curses, which means I don't even see the things I want to see. We at least get the Hallow Drippings so my floor upstairs doesn't die horribly, which is good. I'll take that. I'll plink upstairs. You never know. You could have hit it. We'll ping the mana back. We at least don't have any curses coming in now, which is good. That multi-strike is paying out. We see the Primitive Mold, which is something. We can play it upstairs. That's also something. Cool. It burns out, but that's fine. You could have put this in back and saved the 2. I was worried a little bit more about the HP here. Plink downstairs. Ah, no hits. No hits. You could have saved that. There was an order to take 2 less there, but I think I'm more concerned about my HP. Rough. Alright, well, I think we get through this upstairs at least. I can cannibalize here for a bunch of stats, which are good. We'll play... I mean, I think she wins, right? 50 damage? She does. She gets through that. Ugh, gross. Let me see if I can get Primordium back for funsies. No, of course, we whiff on Primordium. Amazing. Plink, we at least get something. Cool, sure, great news. We'll play 1 dude in front. It's something. It doesn't change much, but it's okay. It's okay. We get it. We take 2, 4. It's fine. I missed the money. Not great, but fine. Another Mind Collapse. Another Immortal Trade. It's always a gamble, right? I could have taken the Space Prism first and then gotten the Immortal Trade here. I could have taken it the other way around and gotten a Space Prism here. You never know. I already have 2 Mind Collapses, we're fine. Making of a Morsel, I did not go Alloyed Construct, so we're still fine. That would have been a scary Alloyed Construct floor. Wicked Blaze or Molded? It's funny, when you see these, you're like, which one is better? Honestly, in this particular case, because I'm targeting Primordium, it is Wicked Blaze. This is just a better reform here. They're both targeted. Love to see that. Happy to grab Wicked Blaze. Cool. We have not a lot of money, but I can at least do a reroll here if I sell this unit, which I will take. We'll look up top, see what we get. An endless plus 25 options. I'm gonna Morsel Maker, Morsel Master. I'm gonna sell that for sure. We're gonna re-roll it. Another multi-strike. I mean, that's Monster Train. This is a functional line. 3 hits, and then we use Reformium to power her up a bunch. Yeah, totally. It'll do it. And we can just reform everything if they die. The -2 here now is valuable because I have this Wicked Blaze. We also hit the Intrinsic, which is sick. That is sick. I think if I gave me an X5, what would I do? Would I X5 Wicked Blaze? Maybe. No, I would X1 it. And if I'm going to X1 it, I should put the -2 in it first. I'm not going to Intrinsic something. I mean, Intrinsic Cannibalize is really good because if I hit one of my reforms on turn 1, we're alive. So I think it is actually the Intrinsic Cannibalize here. Yes. This is going to be weird. We are going to do Reformium. We'll see what the Caverns gives us. Okay. Tiny Lady? Man, give me Hallowed Halls on this run. Good lord. Disgusting. Wow. I mean, I will point out. Huge Lady. Huge Lady, also good. I can't play her with Primordium right now. If I had taken the Space Prism, I might have seriously considered that, especially with the Intrinsic there. We could have done Intrinsic Space Prism and then also had Huge Lady. Would have been cool. I think we'll go small. We'll go small here. This is a very, very, very powerful unit right now. Wow, yeah, for sure. Cool. Tiny Lady. She's good. Okay, so at least we're seeing good stuff on the shops. We hit 2 multi-strikes here. That's great. I need my infusion coming up here. My plan, by the way, is Remnant Banner, and I'm hoping going to hit the Paraffin Enforcer. And then I infuse it and dupe it right away because of the Tiny Stone. And that would be a disgusting floor, even if Primordium never connects on it, right? Just full stop. It's wild. We are very strong. Very good. Let's move on. We at least have no problems in the data list. The shops have contributed to making this otherwise awkward start much more palatable, which is great. Yeah, look at this turn. Here it is. Turn 1. Murder Primordium. Reform Primordium. Incredible. We drop our lad in now, and then we play Lady. He burns out, but it's okay. And you may be like, what do you mean? But it really is super okay. Now, just putting this Jeweler down is a risk, so I'm not going to do it, right? He gets eaten, but this ramps him very quickly. We will Hollow Drippings upstairs. I'm going to plink middle. I'll take the Rubble Morsel, I think. There's a serious consideration for this Immortal trade. Now that I have the Rubble Morsel, I think I will do it. This helps offset. There's a big risk, by the way, with the double bombs here of getting just blasted, but I think we'll be fine. We'll swing into it. This will offset a bit. I could actually put a Train Steward in, but I hit 3 times. I think we're okay. We're going to make it. Incredible. Behold my Wicked Blaze on Primordium here. Outrageous. I didn't notice before, but the Excavator, I had given her lifesteal, but it attacked into spikes on Daedalus. I hadn't even noticed, really. Wild. Anyway, this run is now going to go very out of control. These numbers are going to be very big. Incredible. Honestly. We plink downstairs. You take what you can take. Sure. Rubble morsel, we love it. I'm gonna blast this guy downstairs. I think that's good, which lets me blast... What? It doesn't matter. We're gonna do 1,000,000 damage. I'm gonna blast upstairs, I guess, then. It's fine. It really just does not matter. Cool. Great, now we just reform again. I play... This is excellent. I can play the Wicklash here. I can drop the Hallow Drippings. We're doing 100 damage, no problem. Take some morsels up top. Only the Umbra morsel lives because this is 4 sweep damage. True. I'm okay with that. We're very powerful. As soon as I hit another... What is it called? As soon as you hit another... That's a really good plink, actually. As soon as we hit the other... What's it called? Reform. We are loaded for Relentless. Oh my god. You want to see something disgusting? This is the turn I'm looking to create, right? You drop in Primordium. Oh no, Primordium. I then kill him. Yeah. I then Wicked Blaze him back. He's now a 43-23. We toss some lifesteal in here. We are outrageous here, right? Just no chance of death. Incredible. Just crunched. That is very powerful. And if I see a good infusion here, we're loaded. Umbra Stone, excellent. This is excellent. We will for sure click Trample here. Devourer of Death. There was a possibility for Endless Explosive Devourer of Death. That would have been a really strong play, but we're just going, we're trampling. We're trampling. Oh my god, they gave me the Paraffin Enforcer Snap Click. This run is blessed. We just take draw. This run is bonkers. We have just gone completely ballistic. We go left here because I want to duplicate this thing immediately. I guess I'll look at the Remnant banner. Yeah, Baron, Tycoon, whatever, friend. These are not what we're doing here. We skip this. I go to the temple. I'm going to Paraffin Enforcer into this lady, which is disgustingly strong. Wow, Monster Train, baby, I don't know what to tell you. Superfood here is also stupidly strong because it means that this Paraffin Enforcer that's swinging is going to give Rage to Primordium, which passes the Rage on. So that's powerful. Wow. This also means at 100 shards exactly, we don't have to worry about Superfood upstairs. We can go Superfood 2 here and pass on Damage Shield. Oh, Monster Train, you shouldn't have. We remove the cards that are hard to play. This is a disgusting power-up here. We are absolutely capable of ramping fast. I actually think this -1 in Purge into a Plink is huge. I just need to be hitting these primitive molds and fast, basically. Yeah, honestly, I'm just going to Purge this Plink. We're going hard on shards. The -2 is unuseful. I guess I could -2 the Umbra Stone. Meh. I don't think that's that good. We'll move on. 85 into Ring 4. I said I had to be able to take on some scary stuff. We can. Multi-Strike does not scare me. I think we have solved this run. This is a set of great upgrades. Oh, baby, this turn 1 is to die for. To die for. I could actually play bottom floor. Yeah, right? I don't see a reason not to. Primordium drops in here. We could put Primordium in front, actually. Shocking. He passes on the sap, though, is the downside from this guy. So what if we put him in the back, and then he gets the kill because the rage comes through? Yeah, okay, alright, we're good. We'll take the... I'll take the excavator here. I will play the morsel, making the attack guy on middle, just in case there is collector there. We get it anyway. I'm not worried about it. Cool. So we play lady on middle, right? Think about it. I have a 10 in piercing. I'm not worried about this back dude. I'm going to trample up front, right? Trample up front. We mind collapse and back and train steward up top. Yes. That swings this around, and then I train Steward up top. We take the -1, but it's okay because we get the Collector. And now, I mean, this floor is, behold the ramp. Like, nothing could stop me now. You Wicked Blaze here, and then this run is out of control. Cool. I'll play a Train Steward out on middle. I mean, there's nothing that could fail me here. This run is absolutely unhinged right now. I mean, yes. This run is unhinged. And then you just Immortal Trade up front and this run is over. Like, seriously. Seriously, look at this. Just unreal. The power. It's so powerful. Hell's Banners? Yeah, sure, let's go. I'll take it. Grovel is surprisingly okay. Feast is pretty strong here. Right? Feast is pretty strong here. Just eat. This is a big ramp thing, which I appreciate. Excavation Eruption's not actually terrible. Grovel's pretty okay. I could put that on Primordium, potentially, which is okay. It's something. I don't need the morsels, though. I'm going to take Feast here, and we're going to be happy with it. Another Wicked Blaze. I could take this Subsuming Blade, but I already have these Mind Collapses. I think we're chilling. I think we are absolutely cruising. I just need to cut cards, and we're fine. Magic Shop will be good. I'll make the Cannibalize free. The dupe here is strong, I'll admit, but make another lady. I could just make like a floor of... Wow, right? I can make 4 ladies, and then we just go full ballistic. 4 of those ladies ramps so fast. What am I seeing? There's 4 dupes on this run, right? That's such a weak dupe. I don't think I need this many, right? I think the -1s will be good for the run. That does technically mean I could go to the Trinket Shop next floor instead of the Magic Shop, which is nice. I think 3 ladies is where I'm going to end this run at, because that's, I mean, 4 of them is strong. Maybe they show me Hallowed Halls and this makes more sense. I don't know. I think 4 of them is obviously disgusting. But 3 of them I think is going to be strong enough. And yes. Yeah, I think so. So I will not do the dupe here. I could do the dupe later. I have so many options. I could make 5 of them from where I'm at right now, which is very silly. And then you don't even need Primordium at that point, right? I think you just play them all and they generate so much rage that they might kill. How much rage is that? 3 hits for 9 rage a turn from each of them? So that's, if you make 5 of them, it's... Good grief, 45 rage? Which is 90 damage, which puts them up at 125 by 3 on turn 2. Wow. Should I seriously consider just making like 5 million of these? That seems okay. Like, it seems really strong. I think it'll be stronger with Primordium pumping one of them up because he feeds... Yeah, I mean, I think the right choice here is we use Superfood as a means of cycling the rage back on the front, giving that trample, and then we can burn floors. And then we could even play middle because I think we ramp fast enough. So I'm thinking we take space on Arcus, which gives me 5 space on middle, and then I plan around having Primordium and 3 ladies on the floor. And that seems like a really strong choice. I think going 5 of them is winning, but I think it's less reliable than going with Primordium here. This is all about reliability, basically. I think we could just hashtag send it and probably win both ways, but I think that leaning on Primordium will secure the victory better. And because of that, I do not need this dupe. We'll go to the Magic Shop, and we'll just clean this run up a bit. The -1 for sure goes into the Cannibalize here. I want my turn 1s more playable. Yes. 20 consume on a Plink is incredible. Gets rid of the card, essentially. I will take the artifact here. Votive Key is bad. Think about this. Votive Key hurts my reform strategy here. Endless on the ladies? It's also not good. I don't want Endless Primordium, I want to Reform Primordium. Right, Votive Key is bad here. Memorial Fund is going to be okay at best. I'm getting, what, like 5 gold per combat? It's just first Hell Pact, right? I already have some X-Costers. This makes them a little stronger. This puts Mind Collapse with 10 and Piercing over 15, which is honestly worth it. Yeah, and this could open up some fun stuff elsewhere, too. We'll take it, sure. Fine. Permafrost is a serious contender here. You could Permafrost the Wicked Blaze. Then you always have it on a really good turn. That's pretty strong. This is like the most important card here, I think. Yes, I'll do that. I think that's good. I will re-roll for the -1. Yeah, double stack's not it. I'm going to take the -1 here. I will put that in Wicklash. This is another important card. And I'm going to put a +10 in the other Mind Collapse here. We could put it on Big Mind Collapse. This puts him over 25, which is Shade Wings, right? There's no more temples, so... I mean, this is Shade Wings, that's good, right? I could make this other guy over 15, but then he doesn't work on Wave 2 of Divinity. I'm going to put this on Mind Collapse, #1. I think that's good. Great, honestly, excellent use of my everything. Caverns says... I mean, I would take a Space Prism here. Okay, we got a Packed Morsels instead. I'll skip it for 10 gold. Fine. Free 10 gold, I guess. It's not a good cavern, but we'll take it. We'll move on from here. I'm looking for removals, so you'll see that I'm going to be chasing the removals coming up. I don't think Armor Emblem matters. I'm not worried about it. And we're going to completely blow Crystal Cloak out of the water here. Yeah, exactly. This turn is why you want to consider the -1 on Cannibalize, right? So we do Primordium and we burn him. We don't get the Reform right away, and that will just have to be okay. We're going to play Double Ladies upstairs, of course, which lets me play all these morsels out. And then I'll plink downstairs. We may as well leave that morsel in. It's okay. Okay, we get the Primitive Mold. Excellent news. We drop Primordium. I think we drop Primordium. We will pass on the Ember Drain here. It'll have to be okay. I think I will drop the Wicklash on him. That's good. Bottom floor is horrifying here. I'm going to see if I can work on this middle dude. If I see the 10 in piercing, yeah, I'll see him. So let me put this damage in the back. This thing scares me. Yeah. Okay, fine. Okay, we should ramp pretty fast here. We get the trample, which is good. Oh, actually, no, I don't get the trample. So that's kind of bad, because I passed on... Yikes. Okay, not great then. We are killing the top floor at least. Okay, we did it. Great work. Good job, team. Here's a Mind Cult. Here's that. I think this current setup for Primordium is pretty good, I think. I'm going to blast mid-floor the 25 damage marksman here. I'm very happy we're fast enough for this. Yeah, I'm going to blast that thing. And then it doesn't really matter what I do. I hold on to Wicked Blaze. Yeah, true. I'm looking for that Immortal trait, I think. If they show it to me, I'll click it. Cool. So the real play here is I give up on the Primordium and I sacrifice him and then bring him back. Even though I lose the Rage here, I think this is going to be worth it. So what you do is we're going to Feast first because it means I carry over this 24 Rage. Incredible. Then I kill Primordium. Yeah. Then I Wicked Blaze Primordium. And we toss an Excavator down. And then we toss Primordium in. And we drop these morsels bottom because I guess they at least do something to the boss. We can do 27 damage because of how much Ember I have and just kill the front enemy on middle. It at least saves some HP here on our front fella. And we'll plink. Fine. I don't think we can lose now. Right? Yeah, I think we hard win this for sure. That's a lot of turns, even though the bottom guys are going to cause problems. I think with a plus 96 we'll be okay. I don't actually have to drop this immortal trade thanks to that excavator we got. So we're chilling. Sure, good stuff. Honestly, that's 2 turns. It's fine, yeah. We get the Mind Collapse, which is good. I will play the Trample upstairs still. I will Mind Collapse one of these dudes away. I'm going to burn out in the middle here, and we'll double Plinks. I don't think this Train Steward's doing anything for me. It's 151. It's a lot of turns to just have to waste here, but maybe I get Primordium back or something. I don't. It's okay. Because the middle fella actually will win no matter what. I could take some rounds. That's fair. That's pretty fair. 15 comes in. I could do 15 then 10. This is reasonable, yeah. That saves another bit. And it burns out. It's fine. I mean, it's a lot of turns I just have to eat here into this thing. But she has a ton of HP. And then we just auto-win. So it's fine. We get the money. We get everything here. Cave-in engine upgrade. Crucible extension? It's like bad Space Prism. I don't want that card. We already kind of got space because of Lady getting small. We just take money. That's great. Take money. Formless Child. Is it Formless Child's time to shine? Technically, he could buff Primordium. No, instead we're just going to click on Resin Removal and Body Diligent and everything. Yeah, Resin Removal is a better card than Formless Child. I could afford a Trinket Shop upgrade, and I think I will go that route. It's double removals. There might be another overflow on the caverns. We have to take the money anyway, or we don't have to, but I will. Let's burn the 2 Train Stewards because they get in the way, a big way. Because I don't want to have to worry about reforming them, is the thing. Let's look at this caverns real quick. Actually, let's vaguely look at the Trinket Shop. What do we get? Waxer Snuffer? Man, there could have been a killer run there. Fossilized Fangs? No, I don't have any Gorge abilities. Improved Firebox is an option. Those are like some good upgrades that are just not helpful. I'll take a Strength Stone. Yeah, okay. Sure. That's 30 damage. Why not? Sure, this will be the one that I dupe. It's better than the alternatives, I think. You could seriously take Bone Shine, by the way, and just use a random... Hold up, before I do this, actually. I have Hell's Banners and First Hell Pact. This is a lot of Pyre health. Right? This is guaranteed 15 if I play it at 0, but I have like 6 Ember a lot of times. This is 45 Pyre health. You know, this Bone Shine is nuts, right? This also, Bone Rattler here is also pretty nuts. I think planning around the Pyre damage is a bad call on this run. I would rather not. But this Bone Shine is basically a full heal. Where am I going? I'm not going to this dupe. I guess I am getting Pyre health here. So that's potentially 20. So that would put me at 80. So I really only need 30 Pyre health to max out. Is that better than the plus 10? That's actually a very difficult decision. I'm going to dupe on ring 8. Or maybe it's on ring 7. I don't need the steel shop. I like the removals, though. If I could chase removals, maybe. I'm going to have to give up removals at one point for a dupe no matter what. So I think in that particular case, then, the better give up is... take the magic shop. Right? So you get Pyre Remains somewhere, but I'm not getting multiple. So I'm going to be 30 Pyre health down. This can almost certainly give me that 30 Pyre health back. And if I leak something on this next combat, which unlikely, but possible, I honestly don't think this plus 10 adds a ton, but it will add enough because it's plus 30 and then I do dupe that unit. I think the Strength Stone marginally edges this out just because I am going to dupe this unit. If I wasn't going to dupe this unit, I don't think this would do it, but because I am, I'll do it. Actually a difficult decision here. Let's look at this unit stuff. I mean the Trinket Shop. None of these relics help me. I'm going to re-roll it. Winged Steel is incredible, but more importantly, I think Refined Void is a much better pick here. Winged Steel is incredible, but Refined Void passes lifesteal on, and lifesteal is a big way that my floor will survive on top floor, which matters a bunch. So Refined Void is huge here. I think it's easy to overlook that Refined Void. Well, I don't need this money for anything. Yeah, I have resin removal for Diligent, so I honestly also just don't care. I haven't bought removals in this run. Honestly, I'm going to take the money and buy a removal right away. I think that's good. Just kill a Plink, right? Just want to try to improve the odds of seeing the old turn 1 reform. So a single removal is good. Yeah, it's fine. I think we easily body Diligent Divinity with that Refined Void pickup. That's very strong. Refined Void is actually probably the #1 relic I was hoping we'd see. We got it. Yeah, I mean, think about it. Maybe that it's possible that removing that Plink is the only reason we saw this primitive mold here. Incredible. Cool, so we do Primordium, we blast him, we reform him immediately. Lady comes down, Primordium, feed a bunch of morsels, good stuff, we Plink, fine. Don't play these other 2 morsels, it's okay. We are just looking for more reforms. Cool, we'll take it. Great news. We will play the lady first here. Then I play Primordium. Then I Wicklash Primordium. Then I Hallow Drippings and Trample in front, and we're golden, right? I can't really see how this fails me now. We resin removal the boss for funsies. That seems reasonable. I can pop this front dude. I can pop him at 1 Ember anyway. True. Because of the way the math works out. We'll take the Hallow Drippings. It's a ton of everything I could possibly want. Yeah, sure, whatever. I mean, that's 400 damage there. That's just so much. And then we also feed in these rages. Like, we're golden, right? We've done it. Monster Train has successfully reunited. It's 240 damage. You may as well feast here, right? Seems reasonable. Then we just Plink, we blast that man on middle. None of these things matter. We hold on to the Wicked Blaze, we're good. There's a lot of lifesteal on this floor. We're chilling. We eat Primordium here, and honestly, we're fine with it. I just play a Rubble Morsel. Actually, no, I don't want to, because it'll die. I guess it'll die anyway. I don't really care. Sure. It's an incant shard. Whatever. We shoot the boss. I'm over it. It's fine. He's going to come upstairs eventually and just kind of perish. Is the big thing. The big takeaway is it does not really matter. Just think, I could have taken a Wretch for this. It's good. We're fine. Come upstairs, man. Come on, man. Let's do it. Alright, cool. Good chat. That's like 1,500 damage. That is, I believe, a good amount of damage. Oh no, my morsel dies. Whatever. Hey, look, we did almost the entirety of Arcus's HP on this turn. Cool. The best part about this, though, is that because she hits so hard, it's just 1 lifesteal, which is incredible. Just press end turn. We've got it. Like, this is over. Behold my strength. She still has lifesteal. She still has lifesteal. It's incredible. What a disgusting turn. Shroud Spike? This could actually be okay, but I don't think I need this here. Kindle is funny. Kindle for what? Nothing. Like I have first Hell Pact in Umbra, and they're showing me the pieces. You could have made a disgusting Alloy Construct run, right? I just don't need these cards. We skip them. I'm skipping Shroud Spike. It's great news. I take space. I plan around the middle floor setup here for Divinity. Yep. And we're good. I go for... Now, I could dupe now, or I could dupe later. Basically, I'm trading a Magic Shop for a Caverns. I could see another Overstack. I think the Caverns is actually stronger, and then I go removals on the end, just to cut cards out, right? I think that's true. Yeah. I don't need this Pyre Health right now. Yeah, I'll go Caverns, because there is a higher high roll here. You may as well. right? I think this is fine. And then we dupe on ring 8. So I just skip all the steel shops, actually? Yeah, I'm actually okay with that. Give me the high roll. Trap, shoot, pulley claw. I mean, I could actually unironically just take the pulley claw here and crunch. I think it's pulley claw. This is just great. Yeah, sure, I'll take it. It's a great card because it buys me free turns, pretty much. We'll take the Horde because reasons. Combustible Wax is an unnecessary high roll. Wow, that's... We're not at risk of burnout anyway, but this just makes it very confident. Fade's First Blade is cute, but it's just... Think about how much slower this is than just my units attacking once. So let's just take the Wax, and then we go Ballistic. We go Superfood 2 here, because I want to pass on Damage Shield 2. It's fun. You could take Stalwart Snack, but honestly, I'm just going to kill Primordium again anyway. If I end up eating him, it's okay. Our floor is going to win, so it's actually fine. We go Superfood 2 again. Adds survivability to my floor, which I think is valuable. I'm going to dupe here on, I guess, the lady now. I was thinking about doing something else, but really no reason to. We'll do the lady here. We have the space. You may as well make our floor disgusting. We move on. And then Heaven Seal, good luck, kids, is pretty much the way I will describe this. Good luck, friends. With the third friend, we're going to be absolutely chilling. We get Primordium killed. We don't get to eat Primordium immediately, which is a little down. I guess I could have feasted and then done it. Interesting. It's cool. I can just Mind Collapse, kill this guy and back, and not even have to worry about the curses there. Sure. I could have gotten the free, like, damage shield on that, I think. Alright, we play... Yes, it's Lady, Lady, Primitive Mold, Primordium, Hallow Drippings, and we ascend the Collector for money. And this should ramp very, very fast. It does. I can get a ping on middle and just kill this guy, which is great news. I can take the Hallow Drippings upstairs, plink downstairs. We'll plink downstairs. The thing is all these units hit, and then Primordium feeds all that rage in. This is gonna ramp very fast. It's pretty much the only way I can describe this. This is disgusting. Cool, 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 cool. I'm gonna get rid of the spikes on downstairs, I guess. No real reason to do anything else. This floor is outrageous at this point. I mean, there's no way it fails. It's so fast. Like, I have to give up the trample, but I'm actually just fine with it because this floor is unbelievable. Wow. Cool. Honestly, very cool. Numbers. I think in reality, I will be drawing things fast enough that I'm not as concerned. I don't have to even play cards on a lot of turns, so I'm not really worried about the Divinity here, or Diligent, right? True. Here, I'll take a trample. I mean, I may as well. I'm thinking vaguely right now about Diligent, and if I'm concerned at all. I don't think I am. There are many turns I don't have to play cards. If I'm concerned, I could take something like Prism Retrieval. Actually, Prism Retrieval is great. If I draw it early, it gives me a lady. If I draw poorly, it could take 3 turns to see all of them. Honestly, yeah. And you know, the truth is, I could actually play top, right? Because Primordium has damage shield. And if the Divinity ever defeats Primordium, it's actually good for me. I'm going to make another lady, and we're just going to go ham. Take Prism Retrieval here. It's a good card. Votivary is bad. Engulfed in Smoke. I mean, maybe. I'm going to a magic shop here, right? Engulfed in Smoke is a good card to play, actually. We'll take it, because it gets passed on. It's a good card. We'll take it. It's unnecessary, I don't think, but we'll be fine. We go left. I'm going to dupe again. We're going to have a disgusting floor. I'm just going to take everything, go to 150 here. We're going to go even higher. Mask of Penumbra, Boon of the Blacksmith. Again, things don't really matter. 20 consume, excellent. Give me a Plink Blast, please. -1s are key, I think. I want -1s on cards I'm playing every time, so it's going to be Engulfed in Smoke for sure. Permafrost. Permafrost is cute. I could Permafrost the Umbra Stone. I guess let me look at this first. Trinket Shop says, Mask of Penumbra, no. Teeth of Gold, hilarious. Boon of the Blacksmith, we'll spin it. Lost Luggage. Lost Luggage guarantees me a turn 1 Primitive Mold, which is pretty good, turns out. Getting the burnout on Primordium is actually really important. I think Lost Luggage is a must pick up here, right? There's no downside, let me think. No downside, right? Yeah, it's fine. Well, Lost Luggage. That is a for sure tick. We're going to dupe Our Lady again. I'm going to make 4 of these, and then we're going to play Top Floor because I have Superfood too. I didn't think about this earlier, but the damage shield means that I am, and also the lifesteal that I have from Refined Void means that I just do not care about Top Floor Divinity. At all. So we hashtag send it, make another one, sure, 165 shards. Good. I will Permafrost. Where is this card? Umbra Stone in case of a bad draw. I'd like to still play it. I think that's good. We'll re-roll this. Holdover. Holdover Feast ramps fast, but I actually prefer the alternative. I could just hold over the Engulfed in Smoke. That is a reasonable option. 20 consume on the last Plink is good. I mean, I have like no cards in my deck is the thing. Weird, right? Weird. I'm gonna -1 the Resin. I may as well hold over the Engulfed in Smoke. There's really no other cards I want to play, so I may as well draw it every turn, right? Make the Resin removal free. We'll put the Keepstone in the Engulfed in Smoke. These are just unnecessary pickups. And then I just buy removals, right? I could get a Pyre Wall or something. Let me look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I have 22 cards in my deck, which is fully unnecessary into Diligent. I don't need that many cards. I'm just going to cut some cards. There's no reason for me to hold on to this much. I want turn 1 Primitive Molds very badly, so cutting them is kind of a bad idea. I draw 10. I actually don't want to cut these because I want to improve. I want my density very high. I actually don't want to remove cards. Weird. I don't want to remove cards. Okay, I mean, and then I'm going to buy the Precious Plating because at best Pyre Wall is 30 HP. Precious Plating is just guaranteed to be 40. Yeah, I'm going to keep my Primitive Molds. This is an intentional decision. Alright, Precious Plating, let's go. 130 HP, it's fine. 165 out of 100. I'm extremely confident in this. We're probably going to pre-relentless the Diligent as well, simply because I have Behold the strength of Resin removal, pretty much. Turn 1 Resin removal is about to go off. I will Primordium first here. I'm going to Plink bottom. Actually a really good hit. I will now play the Vengeful Shard. Resin removal upstairs is good. Power play. Then we play Lady. Yes. Then we cannibalize now that I have space in my floor. Then I play Wicked Blaze for a very powerful pickup. I drop in some extra morsels, which I appreciate. And I think 1 Hallow Drippings is warranted here. And that's pretty bloody strong. I mean, we win from just that turn, right? I think it is just Lady up top, and then we Vengeful Shard, and we ascend Diligent so that I have things I can do on this floor, and then I blast a curse person. Right? I have the lifesteal here. We're gonna get the HP. Yeah, we blast the cursed dude, and then I can drop in the Umbra stone for good measure. I mean, that's just like a free scaling. The reason I wanted him up there is because of the scaling, so... Oh no, Prism Retrieval. It actually hits something, which is pretty funny. And a plink bottom, I guess. Yeah, bad hit. It's okay. We play Lady. Then I Prism Retrieval for funsies. Hiya. And then I could just Feast here, which would be silly. You may as well, right? You may as well. Yeah, sure, let's go. I don't even care if I lose a little bit here, it's fine. It's strong. We're good. He goes upstairs. That's a bad mistake on your part, champ. I'm just gonna tell it to you like it is. That's not great. It's not great, friend. You don't love to see it. Oh no, my Wicklash. I mean, I'm gonna burn a plink, I guess. It's fine. Fair. Sure, and then I can shoot a dude. You may as well shoot a dude. Yeah. Obviously, like, that doesn't... Why did that do less damage? I guess it's because she cleaves less rage out. Kind of weird. I didn't even think about it, but it doesn't matter. Oh, look, I finally draw my Engulfed in Smoke. None of these things matter. What if I just play Immortal Trade up front now, right? Just burn this card. I'm going to burn the Primitive Mold, then play the Immortal Trade, and then we're just super chilling and it's fine. Cool. Honestly, great news. Oh no, I take 1 pyre damage. I'm terrible at the game. Ah, I did it to myself. I take a pyre damage. My perfect score. It's fine. Honestly, it's good. We win. On this turn. Cool. That's a pretty relentless on Diligent. I took 1 damage I didn't need to. It's fine. I'm over it. My perfect score, oh no. No one minds. Vengeful Shards, my bane. The worst thing that the game could possibly show me. It's fine. This is going to be even faster. You want to see something stupid? Behold this turn, right? It's Primordium Lady. We put the big lady in front, the one that has the +10. And for funsies, I think we actually feast first. Right? Because I have the resin removal in hand, which is fun. Ooh, no I don't. I want to feast with the morsels on the floor, yeah? Man, I could do some stupid stuff here, can't I? I could do like Immortal Trade in the back on this turn. Hold up. So we do want to cannibalize first. This is correct. Yeah, check this. So you cannibalize first. We toss in Umbra, Magma, Primitive Mold, Primordium, Immortal Trade in the back. Now we resin removal. No, yes. Now we resin removal. Hallowed Drippings. Beast. And that's good. Right? That's strong, I believe. Okay, this is a good turn. Lady, Hallowed Drippings. We're gonna pierce out on bottom, the big guy, and then we just Engulfed in Smoke up here, and this floor is about to go out of control. I kind of really don't even need other cards here, I don't think. Right? It's just Engulfed in Smoke again, and that seems good. Yeah, this seems reasonable, right? And now it's just Trample Stone up front and we kill. Cool. Monster Train. It's a Monster Train. We did it. 6-turn boss rush. Alright, well, fair enough. That was a 30-second Divinity combat. Did I overplan? Yes. Yes, I did. I did. You know, if I was worried about score, Pyre Wall would have been better than Precious Plating. That's a shame. Look at this. Look at that. -2% score. Heart will never let me live it down. Let's go to the run summary. This run is disgusting. Look at this. Look at these ladies. This run, Primordium, man. Is Primordium a good champion? Yes. I can just send it hard. I could have gone even harder if I wanted to. Yeah, I mean, this is the power of Reformium, honestly. If you get this clan combo and you see Stalwart Snack and you have the means to either self-ping or something, then you're golden. I mean, Cannibalize was the the clutch have here, and I started with this card. The intrinsic on this guaranteed that I could put Burnout on Primordium on turn 1. Now, you could have also potentially done this with the intrinsic on a Wicklash, for instance, but getting the Reform going, that's just free stats, man. There's no reason not to take it. Yeah, that's true. And then we had all these other tools. Truly outrageous how fast this ramps. This floor is beyond power at this point. And because I ended up duping the lady 2 times after getting the plus 10, it was super worth it. I mean, that's like plus 90 to the floor. That's great. That's a really strong pickup. So I think Boneshine would have also been cool, but we didn't need the Pyre Health. The only damage I took this whole run afterwards was the 1 damage taken from that Vengeful Shard, so yeah. We ate a little bit early on and then just cruised. Yeah, for sure. Pre-Relentless Diligent and Divinity. That's pretty wild. This run is nuts. If anything, this just demonstrates the raw power of Primordium. Reformium in particular is extremely powerful when you have the melting setup, especially with primitive molds, right? This is the big one because you could maybe get away with this on dregs, but the problem is the dregs clutter the reform pool, so you can't play them if you want it, and you don't have starting reforms, so you can't lean into it right away. The only way you can make it work, in my opinion, is if you start with moldeds. It's possible, it can happen, but it doesn't always, it's very unlikely. I think this is a way more consistent approach. And honestly, Lady of the House is a good unit to just throw stuff like this in. You could have still won this, by the way, if you'd seen a Giraffe Infusion or something like that. I could have even done this with like Wickless Tycoon and been fine. But obviously the Paraffin Enforcer is just disgusting. It's an unnecessary hit that we are happy to have. So, and honestly, that's all I got for you. This is a 161 wins on the series kind of run. Happy to have it. So, hey, thanks a lot for watching. I really appreciate your time. Hopefully you had fun. As always, you can give the video a like or a dislike if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And stay tuned for what's next. Take care, folks.